Hi, my name is Basil, and I'm sitting with three startup founders right next to me, and we're all each building using Claude Code. Do we all know how to use Claude Code and what we're building? Absolutely not. But we have been successfully been able to build three different software applications that are ready and launched to get users. Now, I will introduce you to the remaining two. We have Abhilash over here. What are you building, Abhilash?
Building parachute. It's a BTC and ETH insurance. You can come to our app and you can protect your portfolio.
So that means you can buy for a monthly subscription insurance for your portfolio, your positions. My friend here,
Yo, what's up? Rajesh here, building a lot of cool stuff, but the most important, building prediction markets, where the moat is we are doing user-generated markets and building parlays, which is very popular in traditional sports booking. We are just trying to replicate it.
so if you guys know about prediction markets, there is no actual way to run parlays. Parlays essentially is multiple bets stringed together to make one large win. They're the first prediction market to try and fix this. Now, none of you guys have experience in any of this stuff, but would you say how involved are you guys with Claude Code making that and helping you guys in building these products?
How important is Claude?
Yes.
Like without Claude, none of this is happening. Like I have no engineers working with me. The only engineer I have is Claude. It's the same engineer that even Claude's own team is using. I have the best engineer working for me for $20 a month. That's insane.
You?
My answer is very simple. If I was given a choice that I have only one app that I could use for life, it would be Claude. None other app matters. Like no other app matters. It's just Claude. And yeah, just get things done.
So we're gonna get back to doing some work. I'll give you guys some updates on where we're at with My SaaS, my no-code SaaS that I built with Claude Code. We have some serious updates, and so we're gonna continue working for now. I'll give you guys updates in the next scene. Thank you. So it's been a while, and I want to give you guys an update over the course of the last week. What has gone wrong? What has gone right? Where I'm at with AdWhispr, the software that I built, and you're gonna get it all right now. So since last week, we had about 40 or so registered users. Since then, we had actually a video on Twitter blow up and get around 170,000 impressions, and that brought 20 more customers onto the platform. 20 users, potential customers. We realized that we had encountered many bugs on the platform. So onboarding, users were going through the onboarding multiple different times. Ads weren't getting ingested. So whole experience and the friction on the platform was causing a lot of drop off for the users. So in that scenario, in that case, we weren't able to convert, which is unfortunately a sad result. But we did get one more customer to pay us $5 from the emails that we had sent out to try to convert to unlock the chat. So we have one person at $5 extra a month. So we have a $19 a month and a $5 that we've sold. So we're sitting at $24 MRR. Now, what have I done over the last week? I've been fixing all these bugs. And one way I've been able to do that and properly been able to actually get a clearer way of how my code looks like is by using a new instance and a completely new chat that has context of AdWhispr that I've been using. And I had fed the entire code that I had pulled from Claude Code into the chat. So this is just regular Claude chat. And I've asked it to essentially fix where it sees the bugs that I had already received from the onboarding, the ingestion of the ads, and so on and so forth. And it was able to find from a whole different perspective, because it wasn't tied to the code itself, a new way for me to ingest those ads more efficiently, and as well as fixing the entire flow on how the user experience should go from landing onto the page and receiving the information that they are seeking. Put that back into Claude Code and was able to fix it. So just a lot of mundane, boring stuff. Now, we're sitting at 60 users, only 2 paying customers. Where do I go from here? I have talked to some agencies, and what I've realized is from the moment a user signs up to the moment that they get to the point where they're seeing results using the product, usually it's about 5 to 10 minutes, and that's really bad. So now I'm trying to figure out what are the best ways for me to provide value for the customer who's signing up because they're excited within the first 30 seconds. And this is my best opportunity to try to convert someone onto the platform. And talking to a brand alone is not enough. So I need to create mechanisms and retention loops in the form of providing action, like information that the user can act on within that first 30 seconds. So where can I come up with this? Claude. If you don't ever know anything, you just provide your problems to Claude and you ideate. And you can diagnose where are some things that you can try to formulate better ideas with, right? So that's essentially where we're at now. We're trying to optimize the onboarding flow for trying to provide the aha moment to happen a lot sooner so that we can convert those customers, as well as providing other features that these agencies and D2C brands are seeking, which is more than just, hey, I just want to look at ads and I get information, but more so like, okay, what else out there in terms of paid UGC on other certain platforms? How is this brand building social proof? Provide me an exact step-by-step process for me to implement that same process into my business. So that is essentially where we're at. So that's the update. Content does not stop. We're making content every day. We're working on AdWhispr. So I'll catch you guys later. And I'll show you guys what the new website looks like. All right, it is 6:15 p.m. We've been here now for, I would say, the last 5 hours, still fixing bugs and making some UI changes for tomorrow's agency call. But the lesson in today is you have to reiterate fast. The thing that has been working for me the most for getting users, I need to double down on, which was creating content and publishing it on Twitter. No excuses. That's what we'll be doing with our upgraded version. So now on our platform, you can not only spy on people's ads, but you can actually now spy on their entire content strategy and get actionable steps for you to get an entire blueprint and actionable daily steps on how you can take your brand from 0 to 1 and profitable content out there, building social proof and, brand authority all through one application. If you're interested, go to AdWhispr.com without the E and get the entire blueprint on how to scale your business from 0 to 10K MRR through content. See you.